Okay, good morning, everybody. Praise be to the Lord. We're going to continue with our grammar class. We're going to see our first topic on the lesson number 15 in the journey workbook. That is called transitions. We're going to start with the third partial on the page number 211, and we are going to see. I will share a video that is very important for you. But first of all, I will share with you this, and we're going to know what a transition is. I don't know if everybody can see the screen. No,
Yeah.
no,
No.
right now.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, to talk about transitions. Okay, here. Okay, we have to know first what is a transition. A transition are connecting words or phrases used to show relationships between ideas. Transitions may appear anywhere in a sentence. They may link ideas within a sentence or between the sentences. Common transitions include however, moreover, similarly, in addition to, on the other hand, and also. Transitions are phrases or words used to connect one idea to the next. Transitions are used by the author to guide the reader progress from one significant idea to the next. Transitions also show the relationship within a paragraph or within a sentence between the main idea and the support the author gives for those ideas. Different transitions do different things. What is the meaning of that? We have a lot of words to work or to use as a transition. Transitions may be additive, adversive, causal, sequential. So, then what we're going to do right now, we're going to watch a video that better explain what a transition is and what many transition words we have. So please pay attention to the video, right?
¿Necesitas un logo memorable para tu marca? Entra al creador.
Just wait because okay, this is the video. Everybody can see the screen? Everybody can see the screen? Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome back to English with Lucy. Recently I've been receiving loads of messages asking me if I can talk about words like however, moreover and furthermore. I imagine that this is because some of you or many of you are looking to take a writing exam in the near future. These words are called transitions or linking words. They help prepare a reader for upcoming information and they also make your writing flow. Today, I'm not only going to give you loads of linking words that you can use in your writing, but I'm also going to show you where they should be placed in a sentence and with what punctuation. This can be quite complicated, so I've tried to simplify it for you. I've also included lots of exceptions to the general rules, so hopefully you'll walk out feeling a lot more confident about using linking words. So this video is perfect for improving your writing and your vocabulary. But if you want to improve your listening and your pronunciation even further, I highly recommend the special method of reading books whilst listening to the audiobook version on Audible. It sounds weird, but let me explain, and it really works. Take a book that you have already read in English, or a book that you would like to read in English. I've got loads of recommendations in the description box down below, and read that book whilst listening to the audiobook version read by a native. Reading alone will not help you with your pronunciation. English is not a strictly phonetic language. The way a word is spelt might not give any indication as to how that word is pronounced. It can be really, really difficult for learners. If you listen to a word, as you read it, your brain will start making connections. And the next time you see that word, you will know how it's pronounced. And the next time you hear that word, you should know how it's spelled. It is such an effective method. And the best part is you can get one free audiobook at the 30-day free trial on Audible by clicking on the link down below in the description box and signing up. Then you can download one of my many recommendations. Give it a try, it really works. Right, let's get on with the lesson. Firstly, before we discuss any vocabulary, I want to talk about placement. Because what's the point in knowing loads and loads of words if you don't know where to put them? Please note, it would be impossible to cover every single possibility in this lesson. So I'm treating this lesson as a lovely overview that will give you a general understanding of transition words and where to put them. Most linking words and phrases can appear in three places within a sentence: the beginning, the middle, and the end. They can also be used to join two sentences together. So the first placements that I'm going to talk about, pay particular attention to the punctuation, as it's really important, especially if you're doing a writing exam. Let's start with the beginning. Take a look at this example. Group English lessons can be very cost effective for students. Moreover, these classes can be a great opportunity to meet like-minded people. Moreover is at the beginning of the sentence. Another example. The initial business plan seemed very promising. However, the profit margins proved to be unattainable. Again, however, the linking word is at the beginning of the sentence. Let's move on to the middle. Linking words in the middle of a sentence usually come after the subject. I'm going to use the same examples again, but show you the different placement of the linking word. Group English lessons can be very cost effective for students. These classes, moreover, could be a great opportunity to meet like-minded people. Moreover comes in the middle of the sentence after the subject. The initial business plan seemed very promising. The profit margins, however, proved to be unattainable. Again, however comes after the subject in the middle of the sentence. At the end, group English lessons can be very cost effective for students. These classes can be a great opportunity to meet like-minded people, moreover. Moreover comes at the end of the sentence here. The initial business plan seemed very promising. The profit margins proved EVE Online is a vast unit. Proved to be unattainable, however.
I really hate announcements.
Now let's talk about inserting a linking word or phrase between two sentences. In formal writing, instead of a full stop, two separate sentences can be joined by a semicolon. The semicolon comes before the transition word. The semicolon replaces the full stop. For example, group English classes can be very cost effective for English students. Moreover, these classes can be a great opportunity to meet like-minded people. The final example, the initial business plan seemed very promising. However, the profit margins proved to be unattainable. Now, let's learn some more linking words. I'm going to provide you with some linking word categories and then some example vocab for each category. There are so many linking words and phrases, it would be such a boring lesson if I covered them all. I mean, I could if you wanted it, but it would be long. I do recommend you take a pen and paper for this part. After the vocabulary section, I will be discussing some exceptions to the placement rules. Let's start with addition. We have in addition, in addition, additionally, Additionally, moreover, moreover, furthermore, furthermore, also, also, as well, as well. Next, order and sequence. We can have first, second, third, or firstly, secondly, thirdly, first of all, next, next, then, finally, finally, previously, previously, meanwhile, meanwhile. Now, contradiction. However, however, on the other hand, on the other hand, on the contrary, on the contrary, conversely, conversely, nevertheless, nevertheless, unlike, unlike. Next we have example. For example, for example, for instance, such as, like, like. We also have comparison, similarly, similarly, in comparison, comparatively, comparatively, at the same time, at the same time. Likewise, likewise, like or unlike, like, unlike. Additionally, we have clarification. In other words, as mentioned, that is, again, again. Next we have cause and effect. Therefore, therefore, as a result, consequently, consequently, thus, thus. And lastly, we have conclusions. In conclusion,
when I said
in summary, overall, overall, in brief, in short, in short. Right, now let's discuss some exceptions to the placement rules I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Exception number 1 relates to such as. Such as appears after a noun, so never at the beginning of a sentence. For example, there are many ways of improving fitness levels, such as increasing cardiovascular activity and eating healthy foods. Exception number 2 relates to also. Also can appear at the beginning or the end of a sentence. If it's at the end of a sentence, it is not preceded by a comma. For example, the package is due to arrive at midday. Also, they're delivering to our neighbours. That's at the beginning of a sentence, and at the end, the package is due to arrive at midday. They're delivering to our neighbours also. No comma. No comma before also at the end of the sentence. Exception number 3 relates to as well. As well only comes at the end of a sentence, and again, it is not preceded by a comma. The package is due to arrive at midday. They're delivering to our neighbours as well. No comma. Exception number 4 is for a whole bunch of words. Thus, again, likewise, like, and unlike usually only appear at the beginning of a sentence. Note that like and unlike should be followed by a noun. For example, the instructions were unclear. Thus, the furniture was assembled incorrectly. Carrots make great snacks. Likewise, peppers are healthy and tasty. Like peppers, carrots make great snacks. Or, unlike chili peppers, carrots make great snacks. See how like and unlike are followed by a noun. Exception number 5 relates to meanwhile. Meanwhile can appear at the beginning of a sentence or after a subject. It's not usually found at the end of a sentence. School had begun. Meanwhile, class numbers were still being finalized. Or, school had begun. Class numbers, meanwhile, were still being finalized. Right, that is a lot of information I've given you today. There is still a lot more to cover the realm of transition words and phrases, or different words and phrases. If you would like another video, if you'd like to go into further depth or learn more vocabulary, please let me know. Your homework for today is to pick 5 of the linking words or phrases that I've shown in this video and write sentences with them in different places. If you want to do fewer sentences, you can. If you want to do more, that's also fine. Don't forget to check out Audible. The link for your free audiobook 30-day free trial is in the description box along with my recommendations. And don't forget to connect with me on all of my social media. I've got my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Lucy Bella Earl channel where I talk about life and everything that's not related to English. I will see you soon for another lesson. For a book that you would like to read in English, I've got loads of descriptions down below. And the best part is you can get 1 free audiobook that's Audible. It is such an effective method. It is late and I'm tired.
Those are bloopers, so we don't need to go. Okay, guys. If you see the video and you paid a lot of attention, we have a lot of words. We have a lot of parts to do or to divide the transition words. Someone asked me why she repeat twice the words for the pronunciation. It's only for the pronunciation. Okay, let's go to our book and let's try to do the exercise on page number 211. Okay, let's go to page number 211. So, let's see. As I told you, transitions are connecting words or phrases used to show relationships between ideas. Transitions may appear anywhere in a sentence. They may link ideas within a sentence or between sentences. Common transitions include however, moreover, similarly, in addition to, on the other hand, and also. For example, we learn the national anthem. Then we learn about flag etiquette. So, circle each transition and write it on the line. You have 2 paragraphs in there. Work. You only have 5 minutes. And I will pass the attendance. And sorry about the dots, but it's difficult. I have 19. I don't see Felix. Well, here. This one is not here. This one have an excuse. Felix is not here. Let's see. She's in here. This one is here. Jose Valenzuela. It's the other.
Page.
Page number 211. Abel is in here, Jose Manuel is in here, Anne is in here, Emily is in here. Leda is in here. Yvette is in here. Juan Diego. If you see, I passed the attendance for the people who don't enter to my classes. Okay. I passed the attendance. And that costs points, people. That's cost points. So let's continue to work, people. We only have 3 minutes. We're going to see and discuss our page, our exercise on page number 211. Only have come on, guys. We only have 2.5. Okay, people, let's discuss our exercise on page number 211. The exercise said, circle each transition and write it on the line. Number 1, we carefully carry the flag out. Next, we fastened into the pole. First, unfolding it. We raise the flag just as we are taught. We salute and finally return to our classroom. Afterwards, we say the Pledge of Allegiance and later discuss the subject of patriotism. Which words are the transition words?
Afterwards.
Which words are the transition words? Somebody, tell it. Tell me.
Afterwards.
Afterwards is one. Give me all. No, it's only one. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words.
Finally, later.
Carefully, next, first, just as, finally, afterwards, later.
Exactly. Next, first, just as, finally, afterwards, and later. Those words are the transition words. Let's do the second one. As a result of our discussion, I understand more about why we honor the flag. I also know the flag should never touch the ground. Similarly, it should not be placed carelessly over something. For example, a car hood. Which words are the transition words? Tell
For
it.
example,
Say it. Say it. Say it. Oh, quickly.
for example, similarly,
Those words are as a result, also, similarly, and for example. Okay, guys, because we don't have time, see you at 1 o'clock for spelling. Okay? Take your lunch. Have a good midday. Enjoy your lunch too. At 1
Bye,
o'clock,
mister.
at 1 o'clock for spelling people because we don't have much time.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, mister.